to our sukkah. This is one of my very favorite sukkahs in LA. Let me just take you in here through the small door. And let's look around at this gorgeous sukkah. At night, it's really, really special. So pretty. And this one has a couch. So you can put your feet up, lay down, look up at the stars. What I love about this sukkah is how they beautified all of it, and that there are only female guests listed. Sarah, Esther, Abigail, Hannah, Deborah, Miriam, and me. I'm one of the guests too. This is a sukkah by the great Hadassah Laureano. So you think, wow, she's really good at designing. Look at all these beautiful pieces that she has, and all the tapestries. But the food that she cooks is just as exceptional as every beautiful piece of art that's in this sukkah. Here I am sitting with the Hadassah Laureano. She's going to tell me about her sukkah, which we're sitting at the front steps of. She's made this, as I showed you, this exquisite outdoor porch for her sukkah. And so we're sitting here because the lighting's a little better. Tell me about your sukkah. What inspires you to build it every year at this level of design and love?
My sukkah is an expression of my feelings about Sukkot and family tradition, Tajiki traditions, to Moroccan traditions, to Mexican traditions, and I try to include all of them in here. And when you look at my sukkah, it's an expression of all of those. Israeli girl who came, who hadn't been in a sukkah since she was a little girl, and she cried when she came, and she asked me afterwards, where can she buy a machzor for, in a sidur, and I bought one for her, and she was so excited to go back to Israel and do these traditions.
If we call this like a fusion hut, because you talked about how it's different cultures, where's your family from?
Originated in Tajikistan, and they went to Ukraine, then they ended up in Iran, then they were in India a little bit, and they had this whole journey of coming to Mexico. You couldn't get into the United States in those days, and Jews were not allowed in the United States. So they came to Mexico and ended up in Mexico where I grew up. And
then you came to LA.
Yeah, and then I came to LA.
Yeah, I definitely get the India vibe in your sukkah. She cooks for 7,000 people, and there's 45 people sitting in her sukkah, and we're all the food just keeps coming, and the courses.
You can only go in, you can't get out.
Hadassah and her daughter are two of the most special people that I've known since I moved here, and I feel so lucky. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, where are my top 5 Sukkot that I love to sit in? This was the first one I thought of.
Any of you who would like to come?
Oh, yeah!
Any would
call now.
Right now, I'm leaving it open, so anybody who would like to come, and in the next few days of the holidays and after, I'll be leaving the door open, and everybody can come and make a client. Actually, it happened that one girl who, her sukkah fell down, and she was so upset. She said, I have so many guests, and I have so many, my kids, and my
sukkah. They just
sukkah.
showed up?
I said, please come and use my sukkah. And they came and used the sukkah, and they were so happy. So
only very few people do that. They would find many excuses. Usually people have one or the other, they're great designers or architects like she is, but they can't cook, or they're great cooks, but they can't really. You have both. And she makes you feel like you're being hugged in the sukkah, but you always feel like that with her. With some hard cider. Hi, Holly. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Hey.
this is our sukkah,
Hi, Yoni. Okay, cool.
Hi.
Hi.
and it's all my mom.
Yeah, it's all your mom. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Tell us about it. You've been living in the sukkah for a while.
Yeah,
Every year, once a year.
it's nice tall ceilings,
Mm-hmm.
fan, chairs, but the decorations are the most. Takes a long time to put them up.
Okay. Are you the one putting them up most of the time?
Usually, generally.
I've been here when you're putting them up on the ladder.
Yep.
And what are these stars all about? At night they look really pretty, right?
They light up. I think we got them in Seattle at Pike's Place
Cool.
Market, if I remember correctly.
And look at this
And they're
backyard.
all-
What a view. Most people don't have such a gorgeous view to look out at in their sukkah. And so you have the three walls, one here, and one here, and then that can be open. That's cool. And what's up with all the turkeys and pumpkins? Is this also like a
It's
Thanksgiving?
like a Thanksgiving Sukkot
Harvest.
combo, harvest festival.
So, what's your favorite part of Sukkot?
Probably gotta be sleeping in the sukkah.
Hmm.
Or I don't know, just being outdoors. It's so nice.
Yeah, you look like an outdoorsman with your beard.
But
So even though you don't live at home anymore, this is your parents' house, you come here just to sleep here
Yeah.
during Sukkot.
Yep.
How many nights is it? 7 nights?
7 nights. We didn't do it the first night because of the rain.
It was rain. You're allowed to not sleep in it during the rain, okay? Or severe cold or severe heat, right?
Mhm.
Something like that.
Just me and the animals.
That's amazing.
There's
Sorry,
like-
I don't know if you
No, it's
if
totally
you do
cool.
the shaking. I'm like
There's
a lot
like
older than him. so.
Rats all the time and like
Ooh.
possums. And
Do they come in and say hello to you? Like,
probably while I'm sleeping. But
And
we
you don't
Try
care.
not to think about that.
you just go into the sleep.
Just go to sleep.
It's kind of like glamping though in a place like this. This is not normal. Like
Yeah.
most people's sukkahs are like this small and very uncomfortable. Oh, your neck is hurting. See, that's
Yeah.
the reality of. But it's worth it. That peace in the sukkah. Your mom cooks like Martha Stewart. So, what's the favorite item that your mom cooks for Sukkot?
Lamb.
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 Like Mary had one.
Yeah.
Didn't know. What about someone who's never heard about Sukkot? What would you want them to know about it?
It's just an awesome holiday. It's so cool. It's good to like get outside and like just, you know that your house is temporary.
Totally off the cusp.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like Leonardo DiCaprio a little bit? Like a younger version?
Welcome to the Cohen Sukkah. Let me show you around. So this is where we usually bring the adults, and this area is where we usually place all the younger children so they can have their own time to enjoy and eat. This is my backyard. I am very blessed to have such a beautiful yard because we can host and have so many people over. And it's just amazing to see people being so comfortable at my home and just being able to walk in and take a seat and chill and have some drinks and food. So ever since we opened up our organization called Global Kindness, which is a nonprofit organization, we started hosting up to 60 or 80 people a Shabbos or a Sukkot. And yeah.
What was that like for you?
It's amazing to see that so many people are excited and happy to join, people who are from, not from.
I've had the pleasure of sitting in the sukkah with, God, like sometimes 30 people.
Yeah.
Family of, how many people are in your family? 8. Asked her if she could sit here in this chair over here, and you said what?
We basically can't really sit in our parents' seats. It's only respectful not to unless the parent gives us
Permission? Jewish kids look at their parents' chair like, oh no, I can't sit there. My dad sits there, my mom sits there. Such a high level of respect.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you grow up in such an amazing family and they teach you how to be respectful towards others and towards yourself, you just grow to learn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you love hosting?
I love hosting. I love it.
What's better about it than just being with your family?
I mean, also being with your family and spending time with your family is important, but you get to learn so much about how other people either see the world or how other people experience sukkahs, and when they come in to see like, wow, you have such a beautiful sukkah, I love how you can host so many people. It's exciting to see like we have such a beautiful home and we only want to use it in the right way, and to be able to host as many people as we can is just amazing.
But what does it make you think of when you think of like Sukkot is a hug?
It's more of like bringing people together and like just accepting everybody for who they are. If you're a very open family like my family is,
They really are.
we just love having people over, like having every random family come and they all connect and we all come from the same God and everything. It just makes it more exciting and more happy, I guess.
What's
Yeah.
one thing you would want to tell somebody who's never experienced Sukkot before about Sukkot?
Sukkot is it's actually one of my favorite holidays. You should, first of all, if you want to come, you should experience at the Cohen's house because you'll have a real experience of what Sukkot really is. My mom makes Moroccan food, and there's Persian food, and there's all different types of
Spicy.
foods.
In a good
That-
way.
yeah.
Sweet and spicy.
That my mom makes. It's just a really warm holiday. It's like a holiday that family, like people can come together. It's like day to day, like back to back, new energy and everything. It's just so exciting.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
I met you when you were 4. And it's amazing to me because if all 17-year-olds even had like a little bit of what she has, like seeing the world in this way of like bringing people into my home, like most 17-year-olds that I know are like, we're having guests tonight for dinner. Ugh, you know, like you're so into it. And her family, just since you were little, have had all these people, and she has such an open heart, and the sukkah is like having an open heart. So, ooh, this is good.
I know. It smells great.
Thank you so much, Cohen family, for letting me come into your sukkah.
Welcome to our sukkah.
What's your name?
Eliza. Hi.
Oh, hi.
So,
Oh, there's a cute little fountain back here
yeah.
that makes beautiful noises.
So my mom thought it would be really cool if we had like an opening sukkah. Walk into like our normal eating everything sukkah. Like they would just be like, oh, cool. So,
Well, I'm gonna do that. Oh, cool. Okay.
okay. Also, it's like for playing games and stuff.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah. So this is the fountain. And this is our sukkah.
Wow! Did you help decorate it?
Yeah, so every year it's like everyone sort of contributes and tries to help and make it our own. My mom is like the grandmaster, like, make it look nice and have everything match.
And as you can see, there's we have the 3 walls, and then this is open. Although, is this considered a wall because it's ficus?
Yes.
So, and this is their 3rd wall of the sukkah. Look how beautiful it is. It's actually real ficus tree.
Every night of Sukkot, there's like a guy in Spizen comes to your sukkah asking before we go inside the sukkah, like the first night, that says like that welcome Spizen in. This sukkah we have all the males, and in the other one we have all the females. I like them better.
And then this is the openness right here. And look at that view. Let's show them. Not bad. Got some fountains and flowers. So Eliza, and how old are you?
Oh, I'm 13.
This is what 13 looks like.
So,
I've spent many Sukkot with you.
this is
Do you
true
remember?
also.
When you had a different sukkah. It was a little bit different.
I remember the freezing frozen.
Did you really?
I remember.
Oh, when she was little, she said, I'm so freezing, I'm freezing frozen. God, she was so cute. And she's so cute. Okay, so give me one of your favorite Sukkot moments, whether it was in another sukkah or here.
Okay, you don't always get to like be outside and just spend like quality time with like relatives that you might not have seen in a while. So that's what I love about it. And you get to eat food and stuff.
Totally.
Totally.
Okay, so
don't
I
know
had the
words.
pleasure of being your musical theater teacher
This is
when you
true.
were, how old were you?
6.
Oh my gosh, a long time ago. She was 6. And
Yeah.
you played a princess.
I did.
And we are gonna sing a song that it's
Right.
called A Dream is a Wish. And what's the reason why we're gonna sing that one today is because being in your sukkah with your family is like a dream. It really is. It's a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
No, live the life you dream of. I don't know. Something about dreaming and living and doing that. Okay.
What's Maha Kesher? What's the connection between dreams and Sukkot?
I don't know. I guess that like in the midbar, like in the desert,
In the desert.
in Egypt, we like stayed there for 40 years before going into Israel finally. And so then they stayed in like little sukkahs and like clouds or like Hashem
Glorious
stuff.
clouds.
Yes. So they had a dream, like Martin Luther King had a dream that they would someday be able to go into Israel. And then they did. So then that dream actually happened. Sukkahs, and we're in, like, it's not very permanent, but we all know that we can like go back to having permanent houses and big
Faith. Like,
faith.
no matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, like Dr. King, who you brought up, then your dreams, the dreams with an S, will come true. Peace out from Aliza and Barbara.